Are you making fun of me? Or are you really, I can't stay by? Ooh, it's warm in here. I was just on Aaron's channel that said, hi, I can't stay, gotta go do my own stream. I was in a really crappy mood because the BFF sent me something that was really depressing. Um, and I was trying to figure out a way to get her to work with me about doing like okay, if you're gonna tell me something supremely horrible, maybe throw out an idea how to fix it about, the orange balloon. And then um, I sat down here to get everything ready. Hi, Kay. Hi, Fuzzy. Um, and Heather forwarded me an email she sent to Florida, and it said they're not having it. And I'm like, yay! I knew that before, but it was really neat to see it on my inbox. So I put up to see if anybody was on. Aaron's talking about stuff. Everybody can watch me on the replay. That's fine. Uh, Becky's talking about stuff. Jeez. I guess I picked a wrong week to stop sniffing glue, huh? Oh, thank you. So it's like, yeah, I don't know who's going to show up. I said I wouldn't show up because there's going to be a reaction video, but there's not going to be a reaction video because it's not need to be one. Um, and I'm bushed. Jeez, I had to work last night at a dive bar. Oh my God. I have seen this club become a dive club, but hadn't worked it since before COVID. First thing I said when I was taking the promoter home is, I'm never working here ever again. And she was upset. And I'm like, no, it's not you. It's the rat smell. The dead rat smell that I didn't smell as long as the taqueria next door was cooking because the vents would put Taco Bell next. Well, it was a joke because I can't eat Taco Bell, but Taco Bell into my box. The minute that place closed, it was back to dead rat smell. And it was so funny. She was trying to be so nice about it. I'm like, I know it's a dive bar, hun. I was here when it wasn't a dive bar. I was here when it opened. It has to be a dive bar now because that's what it's for. But I was also freezing most of the night, so I'm sitting there like, doing little dances all night long, and my body is shot for 4 hours and 15 minutes. Actually, I take that back. Maybe 3 hours and 15 minutes because the first hour was sort of fine. We weren't very busy last night either, so it was just like catch myself starting to move, trying to like get my energy level up, and by the end of the night, I've like got everything tucked in. I'm reading my Kobo from like the ledge because that way I wouldn't have to like bring my hand up very far and then I catch myself. So I wonder why my body hurts. Go figure. So yeah, I went to bed about quarter to four, but took an Ambien. So when I woke up at 10, everything was cool. I don't remember Papa Cat saying bye. He always does that. And his butt was on the sofa when I got home last night. At least he was asleep. He said he was waiting for me. I'm like, I'm gonna kill you. But I realized there was no TV and the lights were off. So that means he was sleeping on the sofa waiting for me. So I love my Papa Cat, but sometimes I'm just smack him hard upside the head, I swear. Um, and I had to drive his car because the way the adjuster looked at my car on Monday made me completely paranoid to take my car anywhere into the city for longer than 2 hours. He's going to become a collector. I'm going to wind up with another car because I'm be afraid to drive that one. Or I can keep it. No, see, that has a problem. I was going to say, or I could keep it the semi-drunk pile it is now, but I can't because my chiropractor has a car near her that's completely fixed up. That's my car in the coupe. So unless this kid changes school, they're close to a high school. Um, somebody will be seeing what my car could be. I like that one. What my car could be. So I didn't look up Natalie. I looked up Aaron, like I said, and said something because he sent me a thank you. A thank you for sending this. So that was cool. Um and he said right before I like switched over here that he was getting emails from people that had sent stuff to them. So that was cool. And Heather's um let me see. Where is it? Where is it? She sent it to me and I responded with 8 life grand. And hers was like 2 lines and it was perfect too. It's like I thought mine was. I was wondering, is mine too short? Because it's like 3 little. I call them Karen graphs because they're just like you suck. You suck. Sorry, I'm not letting you tell me you don't suck. You suck. So she had like one little paragraph, and it did what it should do. So I was like, yes. Um. So I'm glad, but Iran is telling us not to be too enthusiastic because they have been doing this for decades and they're just regrouping and it's like, but you know what, we got them right now with the way the world is, we got them to F off for another 3 months. You know what, any point in a storm at this point. It's like yeah, we're actually going to be fighting reality because I wouldn't be surprised if they can pick up more Scientologists because the way the world is right now and the way our world is right now, they can just scoop them up because it seems to be when they get them is when they're at their lowest point. So it's like if you ask me, we should have more people out at orgs going, you don't want to go in there. It's expensive. And hit them with expensive. It's like that's the one thing that's important right now. Anybody who looks at them like, you go, no, 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 it's expensive. It'll cost you $5,000 just to get to the first round. And that would probably make more of a dent of this is not a religion sort of thing. If somebody, because then they can come back with you with, well, I researched it and you can have other religions. And, you get into that whole tangent. It's like, no, kick them with a tangent that's really going to affect them. This will cost you $5,000 within the first 6 months. And most people will go, I don't have that kind of money and walk away. I have been working clubs long enough to know, well, recently, since this whole kerfuffle started, since I've been working once a week since beginning of March. And the one thing I did notice out of all of this is money counts, even if you're going dancing, because it used to be that you could forget what you were doing when you're going dancing and spend the extra $5. Um, because the one club I was working at had a $5 before 10:30 and then $10 after. And you'd see how many people would try to come in. And usually it was always the young ones who tried to come in for the $5 because, when you're a kid, $5 is a lot. But it's like, no, it was a lot of different people. And then when it was 10:30, it was like, oh, really? And you can hear them walking away go, I'm not going to be able to buy a drink now, and it's like, so money counts right now. Money, money, money. Tell them, if you guys go to North, this is a suggestion. Tell them it'll cost money. Um, I have all this paint here. I have all this Stewart paint behind me. Watch, I'll show you. Carrie Ann will know all this. Stuart Temple started by the fact that colors are copyrighted. He thinks that's ridiculous. This, unfortunately, I cannot use, and I don't know why I have a whole big thing of it. And I wish I could get to Liz, Gail. This is diamond dust. Diamond dust is glass. Very, very confetti-like glass. I do not know why I ordered this much. All I figured is that I was ordering something else and it came in the pack. So Top Chat likes to just abruptly end. Yes, it does. So, anybody open to that idea? Or even KA if you want it. The heavy metals, the metallics. It's like maybe if I need to start. I'm good at a straight line. Maybe I need to start with getting a stencil, practicing with other things, and start making like a money chart, just in a short one like this, like this, and just write what like the first 5 years would be like, or even to get to clear, where you really still have to learn things. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's just it's glass though. Look it up on his site, Stuart Symbols. I had to have gotten it with. It could have been because I started him on Kickstarter, so it had to be some kind of Kickstarter thing. But this is how long it's been. It hasn't separated, it's solidified. He did his version to Tiffany Blue. So this one artist who copyrighted the black, and he went bonkers. Stuart, another artist. So I buy what I can, even though the Papa Cat goes, "Would you stop?" Let me see. I have to take this one out anyway. You'll like this one. Okay. It's cat. Did you know that Cadbury's color is copyrighted? So he made his own. It has to have the different ingredient on it. So this is Purple Rain for you know who and Cadbury's. He sent them like this, and so they have to be they're like have to be mixed. So I have all this stuff, and even have glow in the dark that will glow in the dark forever. It will never run out. I think I have one that like once you light it, it just goes until it goes out. They're all black, black. They're all back here because I don't want the sun on them. So yeah, I supported his bet for about 5 years, 10 years, something. I just haven't done it lately. Um, is this the one? This might be the one that just glows. It's called Entitled. But yeah, I've been a like early financer of his for a very long time and been stopping lately. 'Cause I'm trying to put my priorities into shape, and when I do, I'll probably start giving him stuff again because you gotta support the artists. Otherwise, we're doomed. So yeah, thinking of Top Chat responsible for modernist false canonization of Pope Saint Pete the First. That poor man. I'm sorry. I have the biggest sympathy for him. I think he should be in the Baseball Hall of Fame, and I'm a baseball chick, so it's like the rest of them didn't do the same crap he did. He just got caught. So I thought that was Georgia Clay. So yeah, I've had these for a while because I can't remember what I was going to put on these. But yeah, start making like a template for a how much it'll cost. Um, but also if I use things like glitter and glow in the dark and you know can go to the other side and show you in the glow in the dark. Uh, almost tactile people love that stuff. That I know because I love it. So figure it could be one of the things I work on as my leg gets better, which has slightly gotten better and slightly gotten better from the day before. So I think I'm sincerely on the mend, and Adam's done. Are they going to come and invade me? When Top Chat speaks to Siri, he meant Cardinals. You were so. Oh my God. Say, nope, Jackie. I have had Aaron on my uh let's see. The council meeting is on. Let's see what's going on. Where's my is it on? I'll just keep an eye out. Or if somebody wants to watch it too and say what's going on. What the heck? Hold on a minute. These are like real. I don't know if I can turn it on. Let me this should actually a proclamation of so that's where they're at right now. Okay. It just scared me because it was like um see people, even though it's, you're a bay. So, okay. So that's going good. So these are the things I'm thinking of today. Because the real world is rather depressing too, but yeah, I got these at Real Art Store. I think I got these at Heart Mart in Oakland or Michael's, who knows. Um, oh, the first week I started going to the org and had millions of ideas of how I was going to do this. And then my confidence went to crap, and it's with art. I can't do stickmen, so I can do drag. I can make myself look like a Japanese kabuki artist. For real, I did it one summer. Um, I can make myself uh, dress in a style and do, tricks with eyes with things that are on me. It's the things that are off me I'm not very good at. I don't understand. Oh well. Anyway, so yeah, that's what I figured we should do is just start hitting them. Hell, you can even be out down the block at that point. Be 150 feet away, and just put a sign up. Even to put it on like a easel. This is how much it's going to cost. Have a nice day. And then watch them, or go ask. I like that one. Go ask Scientology if it will cost this much to get to your first goal. So I thought it was George last. When Top Chat speaks to Siri, he meets Cardinal Siri. Good afternoon, Chatter. Met Chatterson's family. I told them that your email to me actually made me happy because I wasn't feeling happy at the time. So it was very cool. Um, let's see, where am I? I'm a Pete Rosicrucian. We have the Rosicrucian Museum in San Jose that our school went to when I was in fifth grade. Wow. It sixth grade. It was a whole King Tut thing because we had King Tut in San Francisco. So it took us to Rosicrucian in San Jose. Because I always wondered, it's like, why did they take us to the Rosicrucian Museum? Oh, because our fifth grade teacher was a hippie and we had King Tut here. Close enough. uh, No, he's battling his brains out again. Um, don't we have the automatic? Come on. Ah, there we go. Why isn't it? I'm not getting closed captions. It's supposed to be doing it. I don't trust the man. Somebody needs to watch this on the side. Chat is disabled for this stream. But what about the closed captioning? Annotation, sleep timer, loading. Nope. Anyway, so I wish, Adam, the Clearwater Council declared Ryan Cotton anathema. I can only hope. Um, I'm a Carlist Yamastrinsky Dios. Petria E. Ray was the real 1967 AL Triple Crown. Oh, now there are a bunch of men shaking all of the members' hands. I wonder what that's about. I don't watch these things normally, so. Um, Brian Cotton gives you strong Matt Gates vibes. Yes. Well, that's what I came up to the idea of yesterday is why Gavin didn't oh, I have to save that for later. Anyway, for old Tifa at 6. Maybe. Ah, my favorite Carlista band is the Pretenders. Oh my God. Yeah, he's babbling his brain away and he's actually wearing a more adult suit. He wasn't he wearing like some summer color and now they're all in gray, including they're all in gray. Oh, probably because it's the meeting, that's why. I was gonna say even the Chica's in a meeting. I love her hair, I can't help it. So I still want to watch this. It's like I wonder the biggest problem we had was that I couldn't get both of the things on. Let's see. Let's see. Sunrise Dawn has more people watching her than me. What did I do? Hmm. Oh, let's see. Oh my God, there's so much crap right on here right now. I can't find it. Let me turn it off here. Maybe it'll pop up over here. Oh, hi, good vibes. I know, I'm just not bringing it today for some reason. I don't know why. And that's the biggest problem with someone, with a creator, is like when you're not feeling it and you're like, I'm gonna suck forever. You have to get past it and move on. So there's a Nintendo in San Francisco. I know, I'm history. Wait, come on, go back to it. And there's a big old Mario. Okay, okay, cool. So this is what I get when I'm trying to find the council. Ah, okay, back to me. But I'm constantly hoping that the leg gets better because I'm also like it also makes me think that I don't have enough things that are stimulating me here. So I think I do better out in the real world. So it's sort of pressing down on me. And I'm tired today and I need to realize that. So now I've got him over here. And let's see if I can do this. Nope, still can't do reaction videos. Yeah. Oh, wait. Anything? No. No. We'll have to work on it again tonight. So, because it's not working. I tried. I just wish the closed caption would work. That I could do. I'm so used to doing it that way. Anyway, so, okay, what do we have left to talk about? 27 minutes. I'm doing crap. What the heck is it showing? Ooh, I brought my heart rate up. Uh, what is it? Oh, I must have brought an anxiety attack up. It's measuring my heart rate. It's going all over the place right now. Yep, I went up too high for me. I've actually got a low heart rate, which makes no sense if you ask me. So it went up a little high and it decided, and it's doing it again. Sorry. What am I doing? See, this is one of those moments where it's like, I give up. I'm going. Oh, let's see. Wait, so the King Tut sarcophagus came to the Bay Area and it was hosted at a Rosicrucian building. No, the King Tut sarcophagus was at oh god, cross street from the Steinhardt Aquarium was hmm. They just recently did a update to it. Think what I could do for all my hands. Diang at the Diang. So yeah, the King Tut was here for 2 months, long enough to drive everybody crazy because they could charge like $25 in 1977. Um, and they were sold out every day. People waited forever and then they were gone. So they definitely knew how to get that guy passed around. Bring it. Sound isn't coming through. Yeah, I know that's what I said. So we got to figure out what's going on because I would rather do a semi um reaction video now to make sure that they're not pulling something behind our back. Even though I'm sure Aaron and all of them are watching it to make sure. So, hi Lupita. It is going to be a big flap for Scientology when Ryan Cotton ends up pushing Grant Cardone of the proverbial cocaine abstinence wagon. You mean off. These are all my opinions. They're all fiction until they're proven to fact. Otherwise, this is all what I'm thinking of all the time, and I'm crazy. So it's not real. Always have to throw that. Get some rest later. I wish I could. I'm just not a napper. Um, I'm a pass out at my chair person in literally any chair that I'm in. So it's not even like if I'm on the couch, I'll fall asleep. No, if I'm in this and I get really tired, I'll fall asleep. Tut's sarcophagus had an impressive gold base. Yes. I guess you could say the orange balloon wanted to live like Tut. Of course, Tut was only what, 16 when he died or something like that? Wanted to live like a young boy. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. Ah. So, um, the one thing I did notice that would be on old Tifa, but I can say it here too, is I'm finally starting to have conversations with my friends who didn't want to talk about politics when all this happened. I said I told you so once last night. That's it. I'm never going to say it again because that's what nobody needs to hear right now is I told you so. But I was talking to a promoter on the way home because I drove her in and out and home, lives near me. And she started talking about it and I was like, I know I had the smirk on my face. I'm like, really? Isn't it amazing how everybody wants to talk to me about it now? And I went, don't worry, I won't say that ever again. It's like I couldn't get into a political discussion for all the tea in China in, was it August? And now everybody wants to talk about it. So I do have something for tonight. Something else for tonight. This whole list is about um ah, there was one thing and I forgot what the other thing was. I visited MLH's channel yesterday, uh, just to see what was going on. And I wrote down a note. MLH channel is like hanging out at a biker bar with permission. It was so much fun. It was so cool. But that's all I could think of was I'm hanging out at a really cool, badass bar with permission. So that was from yesterday. I didn't bring my notes in yesterday. That's the funny part. Let's see. No, that's all today. Or that's all for him later. And I have grease on my piece of paper. What did I have to eat yesterday? Oh, my hamburger. Yes. I loved my hamburger. It was really yummy. So, um, is that it, you guys? You guys have nothing else in you? Ah, let me see. Okay, I gotta put this one back up on YouTube because I like reading the comments of my own um on another computer, tablet, phone. Ah, and I have no idea where the picture came from. That's the thumbnail. I keep forgetting about thumbnails, and so now that I can get them from, I don't know where it said I got it from. It said I got it from Prism on my big computer. I was like, ooh, and so it was 358 or 258. I'm like, okay, go find one. Okay, this looks good. Oh, there are my people and my Fuzz. Well, Hello Kitty is like hanging out on Fuzz's lap. See? Because remember, every moose in this house is called Fuzz. So, and that is Aaron coming out of the volcano, which makes more sense nowadays. And Natalie. the first of the um, hidden pretty I can bite you animals. So, I'm trying to think. Scientology, Scientology. Oh, I was watching Jenna's interview that she did like oh, wrong one. Uh that she did with this guy like 6 months ago, 8 months ago, and it was actually interesting. It was a lot of stuff that she had written about. Um, with Julian, I need new glasses. With Julian Dovey, when was it? 8 months ago. And it was rather interesting. And 3 hours? Wow, I'll just run it after this then. It's a really good. I was getting dressed to it today, so seeing, I listen to things like this to see if I can find anything new that I don't know and actually pay attention to it since I didn't pay attention to the occult thing enough. Mm. So, you don't know what I have to go through or over or under to do your job for you. I do it my way. I do my best to protect you, and I may break a few rules, but I break them in your favor. Raymond Chandler. It's a good book. It is. It's I guess you would call it a summer book. It's when you read when you're like lounging on the chaise. Um, but it tells you a lot of things. That's the thing. It'd be called like an easy read because you would expect it not to go very deep, but it goes deep. But you don't realize it's going deep until you're already past it. So I did enjoy the book. I even have it on audiobook for Papa Cat to listen to. And we started to, but I can't remember what the heck got us distracted. So I'm gonna make him start doing it again. So, oh, and I've been, there are two new cats in the cattery. I'm looking at seeing which one's coming home with me. The friend texted me pictures of kittens yesterday. Uh, Feral Mama had them. So we're I thought it was hilarious. It was like, oh great. Come on. You'll have to look the hard way. See them? There are three more to go catch. They're the kittens of the feral mom. And I'm probably thinking we'll see what the other three are, but if not, it'll probably be the other white one because I want another white cat. Only one at a time. And we both agreed on three cats is not bad. Our house could hold three cats per floor. So it just gets a little rough when I'm home alone because the litter boxes are cleaned twice a day. And we've got to get someone to do that for me because of my leg. I'll talk to somebody. So, hi, Bridge. How are you? Let's see. Last night, she was so young when she signed her. Yeah, 7. She had just started talking about that. 7. And she said that because the interviewer asked her, well, what if somebody like, made it known? And she'd say that, they would just say, oh, it's a pretend thing, And it's like, wow. Happy to hear. I know, not organs. I know. Happy to hear about Clearwater decision. Yes, isn't it awesome? See the power of an email. I emailed, Heather emailed. Um, Aaron said there were a lot of other emails from all over the place. So it was like, you know what? We should start emailing to other people so we don't have to worry about that fascism kicking our butts before we know it, the ones who live here in the United States. Right? You like that one? Did that smile look so forced? It was ridiculous. So that's why you guys will have to come to Old Tifa tonight at 7 o'clock. Um, went to the Saturday Garden protest, and I made sure to walk around the farmers market after the protest with Erica's protest sign. Yay! Very awesome. A lot of people asked questions about the sign and didn't know about it. Good, yes. Um, it's amazing how many people really don't know about Scientology. The one advantage we have is that's a landmark building. So usually it's very few and far between when I'll start talking to somebody that they uh, will say what Scientology. But when they do, I can have them like running the opposite direction 30 seconds just by being nice. I think it's a good idea to walk around with the sign like to let the Clearwater people know. Yes, and I'm making a sign up for here, because I want to show what it's going to cost just to get to like your first bump. Because I was saying that getting people in the pocketbook right now would probably keep more people out of Scientology, because also Scientology seems to have this thing about getting people when they're at their lowest, and there's going to be a lot of low people. I'm considering carrying a sign, and I usually don't carry a sign because it's way too windy, and I think, police don't like it, but it's going to be a very small sign, like this big. But it's going to say how much it costs to get to the first bump. $5,000 in 6 months. I could guarantee you that will, and I'll say, go ask them or ask if they come to you, because they can't answer you. And so if they don't answer you, especially around here, they don't answer your question, they'll be like, I'm gone. Bye. Thanks. So for clarification, the vote is off the agenda for now. DM will probably revise and submit a new proposal. Right. It's probably what Aaron was saying, because I heard him for like 5 minutes, and yeah, they're not gone. They've been delayed. So I figure 3 months, something like that, to get a real architect to come do a real, drawing and a real video. But then again, we have enough heads and people who can draw other things, who would probably help the garden people without a problem and show them what it would look like if we could do it. Hint, hint. I'm sure there are enough real blown illustrator architect types who do it as a fetish or do it for fun that can probably do an amazing job and give it to the people, or give it to at least Aaron so you can pass it on to the garden people. Hint, hint. So, not a bad idea, huh? Let's see. Use the safety angle? Yeah. Yeah, especially the safety angle, because that's the one thing, is that they don't care about safety, about harmony, about um, people really using their spaces. Maybe people should like go to like the permit boards in Clearwater and ask them if they can have a permit to go use a certain grass. And if they say no, it's private, you ask, why doesn't it have a fence? Why I thought I was being chased off because I needed a permit. If it's private, why is it open like that? Why doesn't anybody who owns the permit use it? Because remember, there aren't children in Scientology. So asking things like that and being, just poke. I'm just poking. I'm just wondering. I wanted to use it. It's a beautiful place. I'm sure there are other people than me who know how to turn it on and know how to get people wondering why. It's the easiest way to put it. Save the Garden will also have 3 months. Yes, that's also what I mean. It's like getting in with them, with people that they wouldn't have to pay, because we would help without making people pay. I would. Because it'd be like, okay, well, I'll read a book or I'll work on the garden stuff, you know? So if, uh, if you're listening, Aaron, throw my name into it. I will help if they need me. In some astral timeline, Ryan Cotton harvests adrenochrome from Markavian embryos as part of the Marina Abramovic cauldron rituals. You just put these words out here because you want to hear me pronounce them, don't you? Make me drool. Yes, that's where my cloned Midwestern accent comes from. All of those years of speech therapy that they gave me at a public school in the 70s. So, yeah, these are the things that I've been brainstorming lately is the economic angle, the disconnection angle. You know, are you close to your family? No. Okay, they like that. They don't like people being close to their family. Putting things like that in people's heads, some people would be like, oh, it's okay if I'm not close to my family. It's not okay if you tell me to not be close to my family. That sort of thing. Um, Kay knows she's a psychology queen. She knows it's psychology tricks on them, but use what's popular right now. And I'm not using my hands because Papa Cat said I used them a lot yesterday. That's why I'm sitting here like this, just in case anybody's wondering. And I even put rings on so you'll have something to look at. I have to say, a powerful moment on Saturday was during the protest. We all turned around and raised our hand toward a Scientology building and prayed for people in there. Prayer doesn't have to be a specific religion. Yay. Unfortunately, they're not a lot of them from South Florida, so they don't get the heavy duty praying aspect of it. I understand it, and I'm not even religious. So, but that would be fun. Jesus is coming to get you, and he's a really nice guy. Get over it. Haha. Oh, I on my Kobo, it's a reading thing. Um, I have Jesus going, is that smut? But then again, I have a Buddha in the house too. So, that's the way we need to start working against Scientology is, as far as I'm concerned, hitting them from the money angle. It's not a huge deal right now. It's not breaking the surface yet, but tech companies are going to have to let people go because tech companies are supporting other companies. But if other companies are laying off people, the tech companies involved will have to lay off people. So it's like start doing it from, coffee and donuts ain't going to cut it after a while. Bottled water might work if they want to get people in, because that's what they do at my org. They have a sandwich board out that says free coffee, donuts, and water. Now, if it's a cup of water, it's one thing, but if it's a bottled water, you get people in there. But coffee and donuts ain't going to cut it in like a month. So I want to see what they get up to. And also, since they're starting to figure things out there, I need to figure out how to make a chart. Um, Also, so if anybody has like links to it, to something like that, or a picture I can use to like copy off of, or can make a grid for me that I can copy off of, um, send it. Send it to Mama Cat One, or as uh, Aaron and Marianne like to call me, Mama Katoni. It's in my bio because we should also be um, trying our damnedest to help each other out right now, especially when we're such a fractured world at this point. Um, because it will help us to keep from getting depressed, knowing there's somebody else out there who might think the same way we do. Having better day now thanks to Adam and Bill. Yes.
This summer I'm going to work on my own curious protesting poster campaign. You go, girl. Totally. I think more of us should. Um, and even find the sides that is not offensive, because I could never pull the Tom Cruise, this protest, that protest sign, in San Francisco. It just doesn't work that way because I'm on the edge of the financial district, the architect district, and the lawyer district. So they don't want somebody being that outright. But the one I had before would be fine. So, because it's not too big, literally hold it right here, you know, um, put something else on the other side. And so it's like, find out what you can post in your area. I might even put it like on a board around my neck. Who knows? So, hi Antics, how are you? Um, so yeah, I mean, because unfortunately, there's only so much I can do out there to talk to people. Um, People are tactile, they need to see things. Seeing me is one thing, seeing my bangs, which help, are another thing. I'm going to get the same colors done next week because they seem to stick out the most right now. Because it does. You'd be surprised. Even the freaks at the freak show think my hair is great. So it attracts more attention. That way I will use it to attract attention when I'm in the sun and it's sparkling like crazy. Um, for people to see. That, and since I have the all dogs thing going, which is I make eye contact with the dog, next thing you know, I've got to pet it. So old timey sandwich boards, morning Scientology is a snare and a rabbit. Yeah, it's like uh definitely see what the neighborhood is like because if I was in the South of Market, I could have a Tom Cruise and a John Travolta because it's the area. But especially not with the brand new reopened Transamerica building across the street. Um, they changed their um, gallery because it had the buildings of the man who owns Transamerica, the buildings he owns around the world. And this time, it's what was in the time capsule. Somebody alerted them that there was a time capsule somewhere. And they found it and they've been through it, cleaned it or done whatever they need to. It was really neat. I'll take you guys one of these days. I just saw it on the news yesterday. Um, and so that's what's in the new gallery now. So that's cool. But yeah, I don't want to stick out too much because the area is slowly getting out of COVID. There are still a lot of retail places that are not leased. And so far, my presence around there has just been, I'm a little weird one, or that looks like fun, or because when I go in to talk to people. Um, so I don't want to step on toes. So that's the way I run my world now. Hi, Truth Seeker. Thank you. I had to just pluck that one off the computer since I'm not at the org. How are you today? Oh, so let me think. Is that all the helpful hints right now? Um, it's the things I'm thinking because I'm stuck inside the house. And now the things I'm thinking because I'm stuck for at least another hour in my chair. I'm noticing when my leg starts hurting, I need to sit down for a little while and then my leg gets better again. So, it's really working on it. And it's not something that'll heal fast. And weirdly enough, I don't think physical therapy would help because, weirdly enough, my chiropractor is helping me. Isn't it amazing how a chiropractor can help when, you know, medical always tells you that it's crap? Anyway, Hit the like button, please. Thank you. Oh, you're back. Cool. Um, yeah, no, you and I can talk about protest signs tonight on Old Tifa, and I can show you the Stewart stuff I have and show you what the snow looks like. Um, let's just put it this way: I'm not even supposed to handle it with my hands. That's how it is, and I seriously cannot see me buying glass glitter in that big of an amount. So, okay, guys, I think I'm done. I'm bushed and I still have to be on for an hour and I want to be on for an hour. So, even though I'm saying, oh, poor me, I gotta be on for another hour and 3 hours. No, I want to. Let's put it that way. Don't feel defeated, KA. Don't. I know. I did too earlier. It's not worth it. It's not gonna help you. It, you know as well as I do, there's no such thing as the sun will come out tomorrow. You have to make your own sun to come out. So, um, go look at something that someone has done to make people laugh. Go look at dog videos. Go chase Orion. Go cuddle Orion. That might help. The frown upside down over basin for frown juice. You guys make me think I have a brain tumor sometimes. I swear to God, because I'm reading something that seems completely out there. Ah. um, Bill 5K, hi Papa Cat, hi. Things are grim. No, they're not. Stop it. Things suck. Um, it's okay. It is, weirdly enough. It will be okay. Okay is just on another level of okayness. Sounds weird, but it does that. Go get Orion and cuddle him. It can't hurt. Um, go find husky videos on YouTube. Those things make anybody laugh. Um, I'm on my eye out for a Pomsky. How about that? Um, remember in movies when everybody had mink coats? Hello, Pam. How are you? I do the lurking while eating too. That's usually my Sunday thing, if I can remember. It was my thing yesterday too. So, yeah, so you guys have to show up tonight at 6 o'clock just to cheer up KA. Help me cheer up KA. So, um, I'm a Cavs fan. Oh my God, why do I have a feeling that NBA is having issues? Find the moments. I don't know what that means. So yeah, think of it this way. I'm now on the hunt for a Pomsky, not a puppy. But I have to wait till my leg gets better. And it's trying its damnedest to get better. So, okay, I'm gonna go to avoid getting a headache. 7 p.m. Yes, 7 p.m. on Old Tifa. KA and I will shoot the crap for about an hour. About the orange balloon and all the things happening around him. So it'll be like that. It'll be interesting. Hit the like button on here, subscribe on here, uh, become a member. I mean, we need to find the good in the ocean of awful. Yes, yes. That is definitely my thing lately is to try to find the good in the ocean of awful because it doesn't help me either. So yes, become a member. and 1 hour for my little video. Okay, you'll do the link when you get home. Okay, cool. Um, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, become a member and then go buy toilet paper on sale because we're gonna be a little screwed for about 30 days because yesterday I only had one ship in the port of Oakland. I'll explain it later. So, you guys have a good one. Think good thoughts. Watch husky videos. Watch old frisbee videos. Dogs and frisbees. You know they still do that at baseball stadiums. Um, do what makes you happy or comfortable or both. I will see you guys later. Ciao, Bellas.